us care for each one of you as well. Thank you.
Rockwood, dear Lord.
Sorry, it's going to take me. Alright, so first off, I'm going to close this assembly, but first off, what I would like to do is I'd like to give a special thanks to Mr. Ingebrigtsen, who's the one who wanted to put this assembly on. And also thank you to admin for accepting it. Could we give them a round of applause? So what I'm going to do to start off is, can I have all the staff members in the gym please stand up real fast? Alright, a lot of them were already saying because they're on the walls, but if you look around, we've known a lot of these teachers and a lot of these staff members for a lot of years. Some of you freshmen haven't had the chance to get to know very many of them yet, but as you become a senior, you really do gain good relationships with some of these people. You know, some people might think at the school might think that the teachers don't care about us. They might think that they just come here for their job, and that's the only reason why they come here. But I don't believe that at all. I think that these teachers here and these staff members teach because teaching is what they love to do. Think of a teacher having an impact in your life. If you can think of one scenario where a teacher has touched your life, then it's worth it for them to be teaching. And I know that any one of these teachers and staff members would do exactly what those 6 adults up on that screen did for the kids at their school. How many of you staff members here, by raising hand, would have taken a bullet for any one of us? Some are a little hesitant, but alright, you can be seated, thank you. Yeah, so just look around. These staff members really do care about us. This isn't just a job to them, it's a way of life. You hear Mr. Nelson say he loves all of us. He's not just saying that, he truly means it. He does love each and every one of us. And I love what Ms. Burns said about how much she loves the school and how she thinks we're a part of her second family. Alright, so this last week was a little hard for me and the basketball team. We had, if none of you know, there's a senior at our school named Adam Cosgrove. We had a holiday tournament on Thursday, and the Thursday right after Christmas is the 27th. And on Wednesday, we came to practice, and if you guys know Adam, he is an amazing kid. One of my best friends. He's just somebody that you look up and want to be like. And he's usually the hardest worker on the court. And for some reason, he didn't look right. He looked like he was really out of it. And I was like, dude, Adam's wrong. Like, I'm having these really bad headaches. And so we just thought, all right, like, you can sit out. And then he ended up leaving. And the next day, we went to our tournament, and Adam wasn't there. And before the game, our coach told us that Adam had gotten the news that he has a brain tumor. And just like these kids that lost their lives, Adam doesn't have the opportunity to play sports anymore. He doesn't have the opportunity to do what he loves. He could have gone to college to play a sport, and now he doesn't have that opportunity. So what I'm trying to get at is you never know when your time's going to be cut. All of us have a plan on this earth. All of us are here for a reason. And you got to find out what that reason is. And you got to affect those people around you. Our coach Hall, Kellen Hall, went to go visit Adam in the hospital. And he asked him, what's one thing you want to tell the team? And the 3 words Adam said was tell him to just play hard. We had a game at Peninsula last night, and we won by 12. when we broke out of the huddle, the 3 words that we said were just play hard. And every time we take that court, we do it for Adam. I feel the same way in this assembly today. We are honoring those kids who didn't have the chance to be those positive people in the other people's lives around them. For all we know, they could have been one of them could have been the next president of the United States. These moments in life, we take it for granted. I saw an article by one of the moms of the kid who died, and she talked about how every night before, he was a 6-year-old when he died, and he was one of the kids who got shot. And one of the things that she said that she would do every night before he went to bed was she would reach under his shirt and put her hand on his heart, and she would say the same prayer every night. She would say, "I thank God for this warm heartbeat and this warm body and this love that I have for my son." And he would kiss her on the cheek back, and they would go their separate ways, and he'd go to sleep. Now she can't do that. The only thing she can do is kiss a picture of him every night. By a raise of hands, how many of you have lost a loved one or somebody close to you in the last year? Take a look around. You never know when that person's going to be gone. The last thing I want to focus on is how we can change and how we can make the school a better place. There's a kid who I wasn't very nice to, and I'm not going to say his name, but I was not nice to him at all. He kind of got along with me, but I didn't give him a chance. And it's because of the way he acted. I don't know, I just didn't go along with this kid. I later found out that his mom had really bad health problems and that his parents were going through a divorce. There's a reason why people act the way they do. You never know what's going on in somebody's lives behind closed doors. A ton of us here could be putting on acts right now, looking like we're happy and that everything in our life is going well. But you never truly know. Everybody has certain problems within themselves and within their families. And you never know what it is. It could be something terrible. So what I'm trying to say is just make sure that you have no regrets. Caleb in the last assembly made a good point. What do you guys want to be known for as seniors? I think what we should be known for is for changing the school and changing the environment and making it a place where everybody can feel welcome. Not by only just having Rachel challenge and having it die off after that, by keeping it constant. Because if we do it, you know they'll follow. You see how they follow. And they're leaders too. If they have the leaders in their class do it, then their leaders will, and their leaders will. And it will just start a chain reaction, just like the Rachel Scott thing. And so my last words. This 26 is a big number in this assembly. So we did the 26 seconds of silence. We did the 26 kids, and it's supposed to be 26 minutes long, but I kind of ran over that. So what I'm just trying to get to is, in these next few weeks, just focus on that number. Focus on 26 random acts of kindness that you can spread throughout the school. Because once we get 26 with everyone, it can grow and it can become a number that's too high to count. And when that happens, the school will be a place that people don't dread coming to. It's going to be a place where people will want to come here because they feel safe. And people might not have the best home lives. So we spend 6 hours here a day. Why not make that 6 hours somewhere where they can get away from their problems? Make it somewhere where they feel welcome. Thank you guys very much for this assembly. Oh, last thing. Trying to get my bracelet out. You've seen people around wearing these green bracelets? Say never forget Sandy Hook. We're still selling them for $1. Mr. Ingerbritson has all of them. All the money that we raise goes straight directly to Sandy Hook and the town that it happened. And if you want to sell some outside of school to the community, just go ask Mr. Ingerbritson. He can tell you about that. But I just encourage everybody to get one of these. And Just thank you for your time, guys. It's a really great assembly. I'm so glad to be a part of this school and to be a part of this big family that we have. And I hope that we can continue to grow. Thank you.